WPTV Treasure Coast News starts now.
The summer heat is on. That means cranking up the AC and higher power bills. The sticker shock facing Fort Pierce residents and businesses, and the response from the power company. And there is light at the end of the tunnel for Port St. Lucie's waste woes, what the new provider has to say ahead of a September start. Well, good evening. Welcome to Treasure Coast News on WPTV News Channel 5. Every Saturday at 7 o'clock, you can join us right here for dedicated coverage of stories and issues in and around the Treasure Coast, from Stuart to Sebastian. But first alert meteorologist Kate Wenzel here with a first look at the Saturday evening forecast. Kate?
Hey, John, I hope you all had a wonderful start to your weekend, albeit a very hot one. It's best to limit your time outside when it's this hot, but you can get outside for a while. Right now, 88 degrees in Stuart, 88 Port St. Lucie, a little bit cooler in Okeechobee where they've seen some rain, 87 Vero Beach, and 87 degrees right now in Sebastian. So our winds a little bit breezy at the coastline. Southeasterly winds 14 miles per hour in Stuart, 13 in Fort Pierce, 9 in Vero Beach. And with that steering flow, we have seen much of our activity, our showers and storms, race over to the west coast, which you can see on the radar. Just excessive lightning across the west coast north of Tampa, and now weakening offshore of St. Petersburg and Sarasota. But back here at home, we are mainly dry. Had some showers rolling through Okeechobee the last half hour, but looking good now, and across portions of southern Palm Beach County, just a little light shower there. So if you're still grilling out this evening, it's the weekend, so we tend to eat a little bit later since you can sleep in. 88 degrees right now with mainly dry conditions, 8 p.m. staying warm, and by 9 p.m. 85, partly cloudy. I'll be back in just a few minutes with a look ahead to Sunday and what you can expect for the work week too.
In Fort Pierce, electric bills are now on the long list of things that cost more. In fact, in some cases, so much more, it's almost hard to believe. WPTV Treasure Coast News' Matt Cesny went to see how one business owner's bill has him struggling to tread water.
The owner of this bait shop on Route 1 in Fort Pierce says he's now on the hook for over $2,500 with his electric bill, a number he says has totally blindsided him. It's a number he can't even believe, let alone afford as a small business owner, an extra $800 a month over previous months. He says he needs power for coolers and filters just to keep his business afloat. The local power company here, Fort Pierce Utility Authority, says they're just passing on costs from a big spike in the price of natural gas for power plants.
Every time I call, it's a recording, and there's no one to answer the message or no one to give you information on this rate increase.
Matt Cesny, WPTV News Channel 5.
Shop owner tells us that someone from Fort Pierce Utility Authority did contact him about a payment solution. The utility hit that store owner with a $2,500 bill this month. Now, FPUA told us they are willing to work with customers facing high bills that they claim were triggered by rising natural gas prices at generating plants. In Martin County, the school board has decided how to spend a little over $13 million. Now they just need approval from voters. That money will be spent in 5 main areas: school safety and security, mental health programs, recruiting and retaining teachers, professional development, and academic initiatives. The school district decided between 2 proposals and unanimously approved one of those plans that provides about $12 million for teachers and staff. Now, that's a little bit less than the other option, but the approved plan adds more money for mental health and school safety programs.
Every board member here deeply values and appreciates everything that our teachers are doing for us, and doing for our children, and doing for our community.
Now, the tax was approved back in 2018, so this is a proposed extension. It's expected to bring in, again, more than $13 million in the first year if voters approve it August 23rd. The Department of Health in Martin County hosting classes on how to stop the bleed in the event of traumatic injuries. It's the first time the class was being offered to the public in Martin County. The Department of Health has already visited county schools and left stop the bleed kits for emergency use. During these sessions, people learned how to apply tourniquets. The emergency preparedness coordinator says within just 2 to 3 minutes of a traumatic injury, 40% of a person's blood can be lost.
Bleeding is the #1 leading preventable cause of death after a traumatic injury. And as I said, we teach people to alert, call 911, get the help coming. But again, they're not first responders. They're going to be there second. You're there first. The
1-hour classes were being offered through the Florida Department of Health in Martin County. For months, living in Port St. Lucie has meant poor trash service. City leaders heard firsthand from their new trash provider on how things will be different when they come on board in about 6 weeks. So I got a look at what's to come next. Vern Clement likes a tidy home. What he doesn't like is trash baking out in the sun for days.
We have to bring our trash out every day. We can't because we don't know what day they're going to actually pick it up, so you have to have it out on the curb.
He's one of thousands of residents fed up with the daily cat and mouse chase when it comes to garbage collection. Wednesday, new trash trucks began to make the rounds. These are with FCC Environmental, the new provider that will officially begin with the city September 5th. The company providing 3 rear-loader trucks to assist the city right now as they play a never-ending game of catch-up.
We're a partner. We're here to stay. We know what we have to do.
At the same time, FCC met with Port St. Lucie city leaders at a budget workshop to outline what's to come when they take over.
The biggest piece of information for us and for the citizens is that we're able to first find a location. Location is difficult in Florida to find the proper zoning, the proper land use, so we found that.
FCC says they're recruiting employees to fill about 100 open positions. Now, FCC will only pick up once a week and limit yard waste collection to once a week. Residential customers will also see a nearly 50% rate hike, paying $138 more annually. The city's confident it's moving in the right direction.
We're going to have a much better provider. They're very well positioned to meet the expectations of the community.
But until he's satisfied things are going in the right direction, Clement will continue to bring out his trash each day.
If not, you lose the risk of it sitting on the house for another week.
A reminder for drivers, for another few days, the railroad crossing at Southeast Monterey Road in Stuart is shut down. Brightline is continuing their work as the rail service looks to expand to Orlando next year. This traffic closure lasting until July 28th.
Now, exclusive Treasure Coast stories from our partners at TC Palm.
Train derailments are rare across the Treasure Coast, but have happened a few times throughout the last 2 decades. TC Palm's top premium story this week looks at how and why train cars have jumped the tracks locally. Federal Rail Administration records show at least 8 trains have derailed on the Treasure Coast since 2002, 4 each in Martin and St. Lucie counties. Causes range from human error to faulty equipment and track malfunctions. The most recent incident happened in May when 5 empty freight cars tipped over on railroad tracks in Jensen Beach. There were no injuries, but the incident caused traffic delays and startled nearby residents. The largest derailment in the last 20 years happened in 2004 in Stuart, where 31 freight cars slid off the tracks near Dixie Highway. Each car contained 100 tons of rocks, which had to be cleared from the tracks. All trains passing through the Treasure Coast are freight trains, but that will change when Brightline's South Florida to Orlando passenger service expects to begin sometime next year. Right now, there are no plans for a stop on the Treasure Coast. Also this week, TC Palm's editorial board announces its election recommendations following weeks of candidate interviews. Find out who is recommended, and for other exclusive Treasure Coast content, visit tcpalm.com/premium. I'm Executive Editor Adam Neal for TC Palm.
A squeeze on the local citrus industry. Tonight, we're learning why some jobs have disappeared. And as many struggle with the impact of record-high inflation, a clinic in Fellsmere hoping to help.
And rain chances staying low through tomorrow, but we could see a couple showers first thing in the morning. I'll have your hour-by-hour rain forecast coming up after the break.
This is WPTV Treasure Coast News.
A citizen's tip helped police in Port St. Lucie catch 2 smash-and-grab suspects. According to officers who posted this video on Facebook, the witness saw the pair smash a window of a car parked outside an LA Fitness. They grabbed some things from that vehicle before taking off. Suspects used the victim's credit card at a Walgreens before getting onto I-95 and then back off at Gatlin Boulevard, where an alert officer spotted their vehicle. Officers pulled the men over and were able to get the stolen items back. Detectives say one of the suspects is from Coral Springs, the other from Port St. Lucie. An update to a story we first broke earlier in the week on layoffs at a Treasure Coast citrus plant. State records show 27 employees were let go from the Tropicana plant in Fort Pierce this month. They'll be paid severance through September. The company said the layoffs are due to the decline in citrus production in Florida. Tropicana is moving all of its juicing operations to its facility in Bradenton. The company says the St. Lucie County plant will remain open for storage, packing, and distribution. Port St. Lucie Police looking to hire crossing guards for this upcoming school year. The starting pay, $14.50 an hour. As part of the job, you help kids safely get to school and back home and enforce the traffic laws at school crossing zones. If you're interested, contact the police department. Well, as you prepare for back to school, there's a big change this year when it comes to school lunches, in that they will no longer be free in some cases. Now, some families may qualify for free or reduced price meals. The Martin County School District is urging families to apply now, even if you don't think you'll qualify. We've got a link to that application on our website. The district will cover the cost of meals for the first 3 days of school and then start charging. Now, students at the following 5 schools that you see there on your screen will continue to get free meals with no income restrictions. Getting ready for the school year can be expensive, especially with inflation at record highs. Well, Florida's back-to-school sales tax holiday can help families keep a little extra money in their pockets. A tax holiday begins on Monday and it runs through Sunday, August 7th. You can stock up on new school clothes and supplies. And additionally, Monday is also the beginning of a 1-year sales tax exemption on baby and toddler clothes, shoes, and diapers. Residents in Indian River County now have more access to health care coverage. A new free health clinic recently opened in Fellsmere. Services available for those aged 18 to 64. The volunteer medical clinic will see patients 2 half-days each week. You see them on our screen right there. The clinic, run by volunteer physicians and nurses who donate their time. Appointments are needed to make sure that patients meet the financial parameters of the free program. And for more information, you can call the number there at the bottom of your screen. That's 772-571-6250. With COVID-19 cases increasing around the globe, a second public health threat has the world on high alert. Monkeypox cases showing up across the nation, and local Department of Health divisions are monitoring the outbreak. Right now, cases of monkeypox found in at least 43 states, including 226 cases here in Florida. Now, health officials say the risk of the virus remains low, but Martin County health officials said this week they'll offer the monkeypox vaccine to high-risk groups as soon as doses become available. Now to a story that had many of you clicking on our website. The search for a pair of crooks caught on camera stealing hundreds of dollars in candles. It happened at the Bath & Body Works in Port St. Lucie. WPTV Treasure Coast News' Cameron Eppinger on the case with how police were able to crack the code and identify those suspects involved.
Well, Port St. Lucie police say that this is a case that's similar to other incidents that are happening all across the nation, where thieves are targeting retail stores and stealing large amounts of items at one time.
Oh, they're grabbing a lot.
Police say you're looking at 2 brazen burglars equipped with a burning urge to steal.
That's on camera. They see you. What are you doing?
It happened back in May here at the Bath & Body Works in Port St. Lucie. Police say the duo drove up from Miami to commit the crime. Once inside, they stuffed more than $900 worth of candles and empty suitcases and took off without paying.
If they walked out with it, that's pretty ballsy. I understand why the workers didn't help, but it's just disgusting that this will happen here, and that's $900 worth, and that's a lot of money.
Police say an employee tried to stop them, but was threatened in the process.
One of the suspects said to the person, you don't want to get shot, do you? And basically the person backed off at that point.
Investigators say the crooks drove off in a blue Hyundai with a covered-up license plate, but left behind a critical piece of evidence.
The suspects left. They dropped one of the suitcases out in the parking lot. We recovered one of those suitcases.
With the help of crime scene investigators and fingerprints, detectives were able to sniff out the names of the suspects and identify them as 32-year-old Samuel Great and 29-year-old Thomasina Carter. Now, both of these suspects are wanted for robbery and felony grand theft. If you have any information that can help with catching them, you're urged to pick up the phone and call police or Crime Stoppers. Cameron Eppinger, WPTV News Channel 5.
Hope you enjoyed your Saturday as we take a glimpse at Jensen Beach. This is around 4:15 this afternoon. Just picture perfect with blue skies, turquoise waters, and the water temperature currently around 86 degrees. So while the water is still warm, it certainly feels better than the air temperatures that have been running in the low range of the 90s. Today we made it up to 91 degrees across the Treasure Coast, and that's right on the money. Our average is 91. The low this morning 75. 2 degrees above our average low of 73. Temperatures still on the warm side, not as hot as they were this afternoon, but still looking at readings in the upper 80s. 87 Port St. Lucie, 88 degrees for Stuart, 87 Vero Beach, and Okeechobee, 82 degrees, where we have seen a few showers in the last hour. So with a southeasterly flow, that has helped all of our showers and storms race over to the west side of the Sunshine State. In fact, it is still an active Saturday evening for folks anywhere from about the Sarasota area northward. Now those storms starting to exit the coast, but look at all of that lightning still around just north of Tampa Bay. So definitely quieter here on the East Coast for this weekend. Now as we head through your Saturday evening into early Sunday morning, temperatures will fall by a couple degrees, but still looking around 83 degrees by 1 o'clock in the morning. And tomorrow temperatures heating into the upper 80s, close to 90, 91 degrees, which means our heat indices will be right around 100 during the afternoon. So practice all of those skills we've learned living here in South Florida. Stay hydrated, take breaks in the AC or the shade, and don't overdo it outside. So Vipercast keeping us pretty quiet through the remainder of this evening. Early hours of Sunday morning, 2:30 in the morning, maybe a little shower there across St. Lucie County. This is 5 a.m. with a shower across Indian River County. Another shower around 8 a.m., but that's about it. Now, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we are tracking some clouds for the coast, so not totally sunny, but as far as the rain is concerned, it's going to be pushing inland and to the west side of the state. So low-end rain chances for your Sunday, then we do increase back up to 50% Monday and Tuesday, but more dry air moving in for Wednesday and Thursday. So you can see some high moisture moving through Monday and Tuesday. Our rain chances do increase, but notice what happens Wednesday into Thursday. We have a lot of dry air working through, and our rain chances will drop because of that. For tonight, partly cloudy, 79 degrees. Tomorrow, staying very hot, 92, just a 20% chance of showers and storms for the boaters. Seas around 2 feet. Inland waters a moderate chop. High tide at 6:19. And here is your first alert. 7-day forecast. High temperatures in the low 90s. Again, only a 20% chance of showers Sunday, up to 50% Monday and Tuesday, then back down Wednesday through Saturday.
Well, it is hurricane season and wicked weather could be on the horizon. Be our eyes and ears out there as we move through the peak of storm season. If you see weather-related news, and it's safe to do so, take some photos or videos and share them with us at youreport@WPTV.com.
Here are your Treasure Coast sports highlights with the ESPN 106.3 sports team.
What's going on, my friends? Tyree Smith from ESPN 106.3. You smell that? It's the smell of cleats and shoulder pads as college football is right around the corner, and we have some locals getting prepared for it.
ACC Media Days wrapped up earlier this week. The final day featured the Coastal Division taking a podium. That included Miami Hurricanes. The U will enter this fall with the brand new coaching staff and Mario Cristobal. But among those returning starters, Port St. Lucie native and Vero Beach alum Jafari Harvey. Not only does Harvey have a shot to be the next great pass rusher drafted out of Coral Gables, he is also a leader of that defense that plans to contend for the ACC crown, which has him pumped.
Very pumped, get back in the lab, get back to work, fall camp coming up soon, and, just working. We've been working all off season, this has been one of the hardest off seasons we had at the U. So, we ready for the season coming up. Totally different coaching staff, totally different strength staff. Do a lot of working, man, every day in, day out.
In the world of NFL, the football game Madden 23 will be releasing August 19th. But this week, they've announced the rating of the top players at each position and a couple locals representing. Martin County alum and Denver Broncos safety Justin Simmons with the 91 overall rating, making him tied for the 5th best safety in the game. And Fort Pierce Westwood alum and Los Angeles Charger Khalil Mack with the 92 overall rating, making him tied for 4th best edge rusher.
And that's a look at sports.
Tyree, thanks. In 2 minutes, the Florida sensation going viral, the feathered friend lighting up TikTok with a catchphrase that you'll be saying all day. We turn now to something a little bizarre, but a lot of fun. An iPhone-hating emu cracking up the internet and coining a catchy catchphrase that you might find yourself repeating. Reporter Jeannie Mose reporting on the South Florida bird that is pecking his way to fame.
He's an emu who's made a name for himself.
Emmanuel, do not do it. Emmanuel, don't do it. Emmanuel.
And that name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, don't do it.
Whenever Taylor Blake tries to make a video at Knuckle Bump Farms in Florida, where they raise miniature cattle, she's always getting bumped by guess who?
Emmanuel, don't do it. Emmanuel. Emmanuel.
Don't do what?
Emmanuel. Emmanuel. Emmanuel.
The man is just a natural. I swear he was born to be on camera.
And now he's gone viral. Probably thinks his name is Emmanuel Don't Do It.
Emmanuel, don't do it. Emmanuel, do not do it. Emmanuel.
And when he's done it,
Emmanuel.
the question is,
why? Why do you gotta be such a menace, dude?
Emmanuel has always had a hatred for two things. One of them is phones and the other one is buttons.
Taylor has even resorted to the tactic all moms try, the dreaded 3 names.
Emmanuel Todd Lopez. Emmanuel.
And he stops in his tracks and kind of looks.
Have you actually lost an iPhone over this?
Not yet.
And it could be worse. A woman named Amanda at Useless Farm has herself been pecked. Pecked repeatedly. Suffering minor injuries inflicted by her emu, Karen.
That is some scary stuff she puts up with. So all the love and all the props to her.
Speaking of love, Emmanuel is actually crazy about Taylor. It's the phone he can't stand.
Emmanuel, don't do it. Emmanuel. You know what? Do it. How did that make you feel? Do you feel fulfilled?
At least Emmanuel gets his fill of hearing his name.
Emmanuel, don't do it! Emmanuel, don't do it!
Too much. Well, it is Christmas in July, at least at the Humane Society of the Treasure Coast, where they have brought this special event back. And this year, their giving trees will be available at all 3 locations. Shoppers can pull a tag off one of the trees that lists specific needs from pet supplies to medical procedures and donate that item and place it under the tree.
You can just come right on in, or you can go online to our giving tree and you can pick a tag right here off of our tree. And let's say one of the tags says $50 to cover a cat adoption fee. And then you can donate right there, or you can wrap a present for our animals, bring it and put it right under the tree.
Christmas in July, providing valuable and necessary care to the homeless and helpless animals in our community. All right, Kate, Sunday. No rain though, right? We'll deal with the hot, but no rain.
Very little rain, John. I'm not going to say no rain, but low end, so make your plans accordingly. But yes, it will be hot once again with a high of 92 degrees. Monday, almost as hot, 91, but more cloud cover, more storm coverage both Monday and Tuesday. And then we have another Sahara air layer working into place as we head into the second half of the work week. So that's going to keep our storm chances low, between 20 and 30%. Those daytime highs. The hottest day looks to be Thursday with a high temp of 93 degrees.
Thanks so much for joining us for WPTV's Treasure Coast News. Catch us again next Saturday. You can always click on WPTV.com to find more stories about what's happening around the Treasure Coast. Click that Treasure Coast link at the top of the homepage. We'll see you back here tonight at 11.